I feel like I've never wanted to do something more. And it's crazy because I talk about things that I hate. This one's gonna be silly. I can't do my full intro right now because I am in crazy traffic. What's good, guys? It's me, Becca Lynn, and today I'm going thrifting yet again. I am so excited as always. Last time I went thrifting, I was looking for pieces that I had on my Pinterest board. Today, we're doing something kind of similar. I'm looking for pieces on my Pinterest board to DIY. I'm excited, I'm nervous. I have things to DIY still, and I haven't done them, but maybe if I get like a bunch of like smaller easy ones, I could do it all in one video. If you want to see me do the easy DIYs, let me know down in the comments below. Also, while you're down there, if you want to press the like and subscribe button, that would be absolutely amazing. Let me go over some of the specific things I'm going to be looking for. One, this is the thing that started the idea for the video. I feel like I've never wanted to do something more. And it's crazy because if you watch my trend videos and I talk about things that I hate, this one's gonna be silly. I need to find little peep toe black kitten heels. Preferably more of a leather-ish, shiny leather. Is that patent leather kind of style? That might be too specific, so we're gonna see if we can find anything, but I wanna do this DIY. She added like grommets all over the front. Wait, no, not grommets. She added spikes. Guys, I'm sorry. There's so many grommets and spikes things that I have to do. She does spikes. Those are sick. It seems simple. I'm literally so down to try that. I usually don't like kitten heels, but when I saw those, I was like, girl, I think I'm gonna have to. Ooh, I really want to do those. That's what started this whole thing. This other girl, she does like recession crafts. She made leggings into little short shorts and leg warmers. And I was like, shoot, so that also looks not that hard to do. We're gonna see. We're gonna trust this process. The process of me finding the things first, actually. And then also something I've been like dying to do is just like a paint bleach pattern on the back of a sweatshirt. I think that would be really sick. I think I'm gonna have like two more, but I only remember one at the current moment. And that is, there's this girl that I saw put like large grommets all the way down the side of sweatpants. And I was like, edgy, grungy sweatpants. Yes, I want to do that. Oh, the other one was, I think the same girl that did the spikes on the shoes. She cut down the line of flare jeans, put grommets on the side, and then did a little tie up all the way up. And I was like, okay, these seem not too difficult. I could be wrong, but I want to try them. Those are the things I'm going to be specifically looking for today. I'm obviously always looking just for anything in general that I'm going to like. So this is just a thrift video with an emphasis on looking for things to DIY. And here we are, starting off with my cart full of mirrors. Is anyone surprised? No. Anyways, so I started in the Halloween section. If you don't know, they like to pull out a lot of black pieces that tend to look on the gothier side because they put them in the witch section, which, yeah, that makes sense. This red, I'm assuming this is supposed to be for a vampire, but I don't know. All the reds are the same, and I hated the red. I liked the sleeve, but not the reds. So, yeah. Then they have the animal section, which is always just cheetah print. Also, my cart kept rolling away. Low key, I think the mirror right there is haunted. I don't want to get into it, but my cart kept rolling away. And they have a vintage section, which is full of polka dots for you polka dot loving people. It's not me. Then I went straight over to the shoes because, as I said, this is probably one of the most exciting things. I just like really wanted to do this DIY with the little kitten heels, so I was looking. These were kind of close. They were too tall. These boots I thought were really cute. I thought it'd be good for fall, so I put those in my cart. Then I saw these were a little closer because they were a little bit shorter. I still didn't like love them, but I was like, oh, I'll just try them on just to try. Then I was looking at the jewelry. There was not really anything. I feel like I was gonna say jewelry's either a hit or miss, but I'd say it's either a hit or miss for like one piece. Like I maybe find one piece every time. These were kind of cute, but gold, so I just, yeah. Then I started looking for a white dress or nightgown I am using for one of my Halloween photo shoots this year. Every year I do a couple really fun ones, so if you guys want to see what I am brewing up in my cauldron, go follow me. I will have my social medias linked down below, though it is the same as my YouTube channel, Becca Lynn 2Bs, on every platform, I believe, though the photos will be on Instagram. Then I started looking for the jeans to do the little tie-up DIY. All the jeans, well, I was looking for black, obviously, but all of them were either ripped or skinny, which is not really a surprise. I knew it was going to be a difficult thing to find, but hey. Then I started to look in the pants. I was like, something could pop out here, and something did. Yes, those leather pants right there. These are from Addicted. I have never bought anything from there. I don't know what the quality is, but I was like, I'm gonna just try it out. I think the leather could look really cool, so I was like, I'm just gonna put them in the cart. Then I ended up in the section that I never thought that I would ever end up, and that is the legging section, because yes, I really want to do the short DIY. Sue me. So I was coming across a lot of fun patterns, but every time I would look at them, they ended up being like a workout type legging, which I didn't think was what I needed. So I had to skip over a couple cool ones. These ones were like the right material, I think. They kind of looked like workout leggings, but also green. I wanted to do something different than black because I have black. Then I found these camo ones, which I also like camo. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I have a little bit of an option now. So I put those in my cart as well. These low-key, high-key would have been really sick. I'm just not a gold wearer, but like, those would have been so cool. And I found some plaid ones. That is what I'm looking for. These were not giving what I wanted them to give. So I was very upset about that. Then I saw these, but these plaid were kind of giving like work, like more professional. And that's also not what I wanted. These were a little bit closer, but still not it. I'm looking for like a punkish kind of plaid, which is not that. So I kept looking. Then I was in the sweatpants section. These I think would have worked. They were cinched at the bottom. I was like, okay, fine, I'll just seam rip them. Then I saw the Puma logo, which I like Puma, but not for what I'm doing, so I moved on. Looking for some sweatshirts. Oh my gosh, this is probably the worst camera view you could possibly get. But there were so many of this specific sweatshirt, which just had like a tie-up in the back. I was like, I can't use you. Like, I'm specifically wanting to dye the back of the sweatshirt. Every time I was like, oh, black hoodie. It had the freaking back tie-up thing. It was awful. I was so annoyed. So I've been looking for a purse with a little bit of a gold detail for the few times that I wear gold jewelry, because I wanted to match. So I was like, these ones are kind of cute. I was trying to decide between the two. This one said it was Prada. Pretty sure it wasn't real. It was cute, but I ended up going with the other one. Then I'm trying on the Addicted pants. They were flare. I know I was having an awful time trying to show you guys what I had. The store was very busy this day, and I didn't have the right camera set up, clearly. But they were a tad bit too short, and I didn't love that. I also didn't like where they rose on me, so. Then I saw this cool grommet shirt. I literally followed the worker. He like put it back, and I went, I'm picking that up. It was a little bit too big. I wish that fit a little tighter, but it didn't, so sadly I put it back. This, I have no words. I don't know why I picked it up. I wish I didn't put it down. Look at that. Look. Oh. Then I was trying on these shoes. Low-key regret not getting those, but they were too small. These shoes, again, okay, I know they look crazy with the socks, weren't the best. I kind of wanted something with not the back. These shoes also way too tight, sadly. Yeah, so I never want to go at this time to the thrift store ever again. I think this is when everyone got out of work because it was so freaking busy. I was like, whoa. I'm used to going like literally the midday. I guess it's Friday. So Friday after work, maybe? I don't know. You know what's funny? Is that I said I didn't want to go to another thrift store at this time again, and I'm actually going to another thrift store right now. So I had a little bit of success. I did get a pair of leggings. I almost got those flared leather pants. I thought they would have looked really cute, but I think they were a tad bit too short. I know what I'm looking for is going to be a little more difficult at this current time at the thrift stores, but I found things that I never thought I would ever find at the thrift store, so I'm still gonna try. Looking for a sweatshirt still, sweatpants. I really, really, really want to find the heels. I really do. My camera setup was not the best today. I'm like still trying to figure stuff out. I like genuinely didn't find too many clothing pieces that I even really liked in general. Kind of a flop in a way. I did get some good like home decor stuff. I need to have a rule that I can't buy every mirror that I see, because I tend to do that. I literally bought 2 mirrors today. So I'm gonna go to one more thrift store. Hopefully I'll find something. Like I said, I almost bought those heels. Sorry, going back to that. I almost bought those heels. I wanted them really bad, but I think that I could find something a tad bit better. Those would have worked, I think. But I want to find something like a tad bit. I think I don't want like the back part. I think I just want like the over the toes part, maybe. I don't know. I think I can find something better. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too picky, but like I said, I have found some pretty specific things I've wanted. So I'm gonna keep looking. On to the next store. Full of mirrors. Not allowed to touch. Look at this. They're freaking mocking me. It's ridiculous. Straight to the shoes. Straight to the shoes. I really, really wanted to find the shoes. I was scouring left and right, up and down. And then I realized, oop, did you see that? Did you see that? No, I didn't either, because they weren't there. I'm on my phone now, and it's a different day, because yesterday, low-key actually sucked. So I want to try again. I have very limited time. I have to go to work today, so we're going to see what we can find at my other savers. Let's go. Didn't film too much of the process here because, again, insanely packed store. But I found this sweater. I was not having any luck with the sweatshirt situation, so I was like, I wonder if a sweater would actually work with a bleach dye kind of thing. And then I got stuck in my head that I wanted a maroon one, and so I was getting really picky. This one didn't fit right. Again, I know you can't really see, but I went against it. This one, I know I said I didn't find one. Also, this one didn't fit very well. I also didn't like the skeleton hand doing the peace sign on the front, so I was like, Loki, that's totally okay. I didn't really want this one anyways. These pants would have been so good if they were a normal legging. These were kind of like a jegging kind of thing. I didn't know if they were gonna work. I didn't know if they were gonna fit my waist, so I did leave them. I was very, very upset about that though, because I did like those. Cheeto, I should have got the cheetah. It's okay. It's fine. I didn't, but it's okay. These ones, these were sweatpants. I was like, these would actually be kind of sick if I did them with the grommets. They were sadly labeled in the wrong section. They were a large. They were not going to fit me, and they didn't have a drawstring, so I could not get these either. Heartbreak after heartbreak. Then I found these jeans. I'm trying to do that, like, neck waist measurement thing. I don't actually know how it works, so I don't know why I kept doing it. Oops, spoiler. Look what I found. Look what I freaking found. Yeah. So these are 2 shoes that I got. I'm looking at here. I'm looking at the price, and I was like, you know what? This might just be the shoe. And I got these shoes as well, just for fun, because I like high tops, and I can't say no. And I'm gonna stay on it. Don't get things just because they're close enough, because you can find what you want. This is literally what I wanted. Maybe I could have gotten like a shiny leather, but these were only like $5, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be so perfect. I can't even believe it. I also got some jeans so I could do the studs and thread it up. I'm gonna maybe see if I could go to one more just for kicks and giggles, but I feel pretty good. Time for the haul. the things that I got. Spoiler, I found all the items. For once, I found what I wanted. I was able to go to one more store after work one day, and that is when I found this black sweatshirt, which I am going to do the bleach graphic design thing on. Super stoked about that. And that same trip, I found these sweatpants, so I will be able to do the grommet holes down the front. These sweatpants do have a cinch at the bottom, but I'm just gonna seam rip it. I think it'll work the best. I think it's gonna look stellar. Then we got a pair of leggings, which we're gonna do the short slash leg warmers with. I really wanted a plaid pair, but I couldn't find ones that I wanted specifically enough, so I just went with these camo ones. These were only like $3, so I was like, you know what, I'll just like test it out. We'll see if it actually works. And then I found some jeans as well, so we could do the tie-up kind of thing, which I'm really excited about as well. They're mid-rise boot cut, which I was like, I just tried them on. They actually fit really well. These fit on the lower side. I'm excited. These are perfect. Awesome. And then obviously we know that I found the shoes. I found the shoes that I wanted. This is just so amazing. I did, like I said, want leather ones, but these were only $5. So I was like, again, we could test it out. This isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. I guess I'd rather spend it and see if I'm actually gonna wear it, like $5, than spend like $10, $20 on shoes that I might not actually wear. So these are exactly what I wanted. I actually cannot even believe that I found this. Actually I can, because you can find anything with enough determination. You can do anything you want. Like find the shoes that you want. I mean, again, they're not specifically what I wanted, but I found them. So there you have it, guys. There is the haul from the thrift video. I did get some more things. Most of it is like home decor stuff. I did get like a corset thing for a Halloween costume, and then I did find the dress I was looking for another Halloween photo shoot. So, as I said, if you want to stay up to date with any of my Halloween photo shoots, which I do a lot at this time of the year, go follow me down below. I have the links right next to the like and subscribe button. Also, while you're down there, again, if you could please comment and let me know if you would like to see a part 2 to this video where I actually do the DIYs. Like I said, I think they're gonna be on more of the simple side, and so I'll probably try to do all of them in one video. So let me know down in the comments below, but thank you guys so much for watching. I love and I appreciate you guys as always, and I guess I will see you next time. Bye guys.